A Gainesville woman blows the whistle on her own family member and was later fired from the Section 8 director in the Gainesville Housing Authority. The same woman claims the executive director at GHA is corrupt. TV 20's Stu Carter spoke to the woman who's being evicted and says she's just trying to provide a better life for her kids and to clean up the Gainesville Housing Authority.
And I just had my newborn son, and they're trying to put us on the street.
Gainesville resident and mother of two, Alexis Brown, has gotten several eviction notices for not paying her rent.
4 evictions within a 5-month period while I'm on the Gainesville Housing Authority.
But she claims the latest eviction notice is because Brown informed workers at the Gainesville Housing Authority her aunt, a former Section 8 Director Barbara Richardson, was falsifying documents.
She was upset that I sent her new boss a packet of evidence about basically reflecting on her poor management at the Gainesville Housing Authority.
Her motive for blowing the whistle on her own family member, Brown claims her aunt lied about her paperwork.
I had to come forward. It got to the point where I was tired of worrying about my kids being on the street. I could finally prove that she was doing it. She misappropriated my file. She hid those documents. She lied to my face.
A file Brown has been working on for the past 2 years. She says when Richardson was at GHA, she misappropriated funds to make up for the $1.8 million shortfall in the Housing Authority's budget. The current executive director at GHA, Pamela Davis, says the $1 million shortfall has been fixed by implementing 2 people per room, which means, for example, 4 members in a family gets a 2-bedroom apartment. Davis says now they're restructuring GHA and looking at staff and training them to follow proper guidelines. But Brown is upset that GHA has someone to take over who is also being investigated.
People do not need a woman under an active criminal investigation at a place that already has problems.
But in the meantime, hopes to have a roof over her head. Stu Carter, TV 20 News.
We spoke to Davis about the investigation. She says she's still waiting on the outcome, and when that's done, the Housing Authority Board will then decide what needs to be done. To get the Gainesville Housing Authority on track, Davis says a compliance officer will be out to make sure that all of the proper protocol is followed.